Your first match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. It is a 6-man tag. Introducing first, the team, accompanied by Jesse Bell of the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, the Bad Boys Club, and the OVW Television Champion, the Real Deal, Randall Floyd.
Jesse Bell leads the Bad Boys Club and Floyd to the ring, well, with a bit of mistletoe on her derriere. I guess she's telling us all to kiss her grits.
Something like that, Gilbert. You, not me, of course.
Hot off the heels of the Saturday night special, you are in Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky for the 955th edition of Ohio Valley Wrestling.
And their opponents, the team of the top guys in the River City Dragon, Logan James.
Well, speaking of the Saturday night special, Gilbert, here comes the losers coming off the heels of S&S. 3 men who didn't quite have what it takes to win their respective matches.
Well, now let's be clear and set the record straight here, Dr. Manbeast, Ted McNaylor. Christmas Chaos was a controversial night, to say the least. Had it not been for the outside interference of Jesse Bell, the top guys would be the tag team champion. And to be clear, Logan James never said, "I quit" in the television title match against Randall Floyd.
Well, the timer ran out, Gilbert. That's the same thing.
No, it's not. How was that the same thing?
It doesn't
In
matter.
fact, actually, it was Randall Floyd who tapped out, but the referee didn't see it.
Now, he still walked away with the championship. That's all that matters. That makes him the winner.
I've called LJ and Randall Floyd a modern-day OVW version of Steamboat and Flair. They are each other's best opponents. Right now, Floyd wants nothing to do with the River City Dragon.
I don't know. He was mouthing off to him right there. He's ready for action there, Gilbert. He's had enough of him. He's tired of it. He's ready for a new challenge.
Top wrist lock applied here from the bad boy, Shane Andrews, Mr. Fuji trained, and Logan James with a little rub-a-dub-dub on the head there. And it's those little things that show the growth and confidence of Logan James over the last 12 months here in Ohio Valley Wrestling. He's certainly making a case to be 2017's Rookie of the Year, Dr. Manbeast.
Well, it's those little jabs you take in the ring on a veteran. He's lucky Shane didn't turn around and punch him right in the mouth. I hope he tries to do it again because he's going to get what's coming to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this hour, Dean Hill will address the #1 contendership for the January 6th Saturday night special. What could our majority owner have in mind for the champion in Michael Hayes? And yes, I should say that Michael Hayes is still the OVW heavyweight champion coming out of Christmas Chaos, but it was a hellacious encounter between Hayes and Matrix, to say the least, Dr. Manbeast.
Absolutely. Michael Hayes is still your OVW heavyweight champion, Gilbert. He's my OVW heavyweight champion, and he is the people's OVW heavyweight champion. Tyler Matrix never had a chance.
The people? What people?
The Davis Arena faithful, the people watching all around,
well,
online, on TV.
The faithful do not always care for Captain Chaos, in my opinion. A near fall, not even a 1 count. As Slade makes the tag to his partner in Kevin Giza. You know, the top guys came into the Saturday night special the aggressor, and with a clear strategy for the Bad Boys Club. The problem is they forgot the driver on the Wreck Your Life tour, Jesse Bell, on the outside of the ring.
Well, no matter which way you slice it, the top guys.
Giza's on top, the leg is hooked, and Shane Andrews is out in 2.
No matter which way you slice it, Gilbert, the top guys ended up on the bottom, looking up at the lights for the 1, 2, 3.
A momentum shifting moment in the matchup here. And this is where the Bad Boys Club begins to pick apart an opponent. A flurry of double team offense, isolating their opponent on their side of the ring. Giza's shoulders are on the mat. He is seeing stars, looking at the lights, but still got some gas left in the tank.
What a dream team we have here tonight, Gilbert. The Bad Boys Club and Randall Floyd, the future of professional, well, I shouldn't even say the future. This is the now.
You know, Floyd's not the greatest guy in the world. He could be a 3rd member of the Bad Boys Club.
Is that a hair comment, Gilbert?
I'm just saying that he's not the greatest guy in the world. Yeah, I think that you were noticing that, yes, Floyd is follically challenged like Andrews and Randy Royal.
So you think Giza, LJ, and Slade are all cool and good because they have hair?
Have you seen my head? I don't have a lot of hair. I'm not. This has nothing to do with their hair. It has to do with their characters and their antics and their willingness to break the rules. That is the common ground and bond I see amongst Andrews, Royal, and Floyd.
Well, I'm not the one that brought up hair, Gilbert. You were, but this match isn't sponsored by Propecia. This match is our opening contest, and it's about to be done right now.
Giza's in trouble here, but he's out in 2.
But it almost, I will say, if it almost is strategic to not have a full head of hair. Nothing to grab onto like this idiot Giza who doesn't know how to find a hairbrush. But he's going to get a haircut right now.
A tag team wrestling lesson being administered here by the Bad Boys Club. Giza's in trouble. His shoulders are on the mat. The leg is hooked, and it's 2.5 for Shane Andrews. How quickly that Andrews goes back on the strike.
That's why they're your tag team champions there, Gilbert. They are on it.
If you ask me, that's why it's so frustrating with the rule-breaking antics of the Bad Boys Club as Giza hits hard on the outside of the ring. That's why things like this from Jesse Bell are so frustrating. Randy Royal and Shane Andrews do not lack talent. They do not lack ability. They do not lack in-ring know-how. So why do they have to go out there and break the rules and do shameful things like this?
Well, we could talk about that, or we could talk about why is Slade being an idiot and getting in the ring, distracting the referee, allowing the other team to take advantage.
Giza's shoulders are on the mat again, but Andrews can't hold him down. No hook of the leg there, a lackadaisical cover here by Andrews, and in comes the real deal Randall Floyd.
If you ask me, Slade needs to check himself before he wrecks himself. Oh no!
Giza makes the tag to a fresh LJ, and if you ask me, Floyd has a real problem with the River City Dragon. A flurry of offense here from Logan James. Plants Floyd in the middle of the ring, and the Bad Boys Club's there to spoil it.
Oh gosh, this is breaking down quick.
Yeah, the referee's losing control here. We have all 6 men here.
Giza's calling from some sort of triple team.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. But Slade gets the worst of that exchange, courtesy of the real deal, Randall Floyd.
Well, when you start hot dogging, it's only a little time before you get a little sauerkraut.
Out of nowhere, LJ with the cross body block that connects on the Bad Boys Club, but he is up and down.
This is almost too quick to call here. Things just going bananas here in the ring. Uh-oh, a little royal flush.
And a super kick from Floyd, excuse me, from Slade.
There's Floyd, though. And Crab Fest is here to stay. Hold on.
Roll up here out of nowhere. It's hard to keep track of who was legal, but the referee said it was LJ and Floyd.
The winners of the match, the team of the Top Guys and Logan James.
Big victory here, continues the saga between the Top Guys, Logan James, the Bad Boys Club, and the real deal Randall Floyd. Will the Top Guys and LJ get the title they're desperately chasing back around their waists? Consider this your official welcome into Ohio Valley Wrestling. Gilbert Corsi alongside Dr. Manbeast, Ted McNaylor. If you've been following along this week on social media, you know that majority owner Dean Hill tonight to clear up the #1 contendership for our January 6th Saturday night special. Plus, in this hour, a big match signed between Cashflow and Aloysius Hamilton. And, ladies and gentlemen, remarks by Captain Chaos himself, the... Oh,
excuse me.
Mike,
I'm sorry to disrupt you like this, but I've got something to say. Somebody slashed my tires, and I think I know who did it. I got something to say right now. Listen to this. Last Saturday, I was suspended. I laid my hands on Shannon the Dude, and quite frankly, I deserved it. It was outside a wrestling match. So here's my solution. What if we had a wrestling match? I want Shannon the Dude January 6th at the Saturday Night Special, and I want that Radio Heavyweight Championship. Now, Shannon, I know you're not here tonight, so I'm going to give you a week to think about this. But just know this. On Saturday, January 6th, Mike Lissette's not there to break news. He's there to break your bones.
Now, have you cleared this with majority owner Dean Hill?
I have. It's pending what Shannon the Dude says.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a challenge has been issued. Shannon the Dude will be back next week. Will he put his Radio Heavyweight Championship on the line? You're sure about that?
I'm hoping he will, because I want Shannon the Dude in that ring.
Tweet your friends, call your family, ladies and gentlemen. OVW is off and running.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
You dream of winning championships and entertaining crowds in the world of professional wrestling? If you want to be the best, you've got to be trained by the best. Ohio Valley Wrestling has been called the Harvard of pro wrestling. Be the next pro wrestling superstar. Apply at ovwrestling.com. Click on training. Begin living your dream today.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
And now, the OVW Rewind of the Week.
Now, the self-professed best wrestler here in Tony Gunn. But Tony, you haven't been in the best moods as of late.
Have I been disrespected? Damn straight I've been disrespected. I never get the TV time that I deserve. I am Shotgun Tony Gunn. I am the best. What the hell is that? Why is there music playing right now? This stuff shouldn't be happening. This is my time. You're not taking my...
The reason why I'm out here is because my time got interrupted by you guys backstage. I was conducting an interview backstage, but you guys had to come out here and spit your garbage about how you're fed up with all your stuff. Well, I'll tell you this right here. I'm tired of my time getting interrupted. I'm tired of my TV time getting taken away from me. I am Shotgun Tony Gunn. I am the best wrestler here, and I can kick the crap out of any of you guys right here, right.
This OVW Rewind is brought to you by Premier Sign and Display in Louisville, where the goal is to do the right thing every time. OVW and Premier Sign and Display, an unbeatable tag team.
Ladies and gentlemen, majority owner of OVW, Dean Hill!
No one said it's easy, but I don't believe it's true. I've got everything I want, I'm taking it from you. I ain't never gonna stop, it's running through my veins. Underneath the neon lights, they all call my name. Welcome to the show. Do you really wanna know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to make a couple of announcements in regards to where we're going to in 2018. Number one, January the 6th, at our Saturday night special, will be one of the biggest nights in OVW because that will be our annual Nightmare Rumble. The second thing I needed to address tonight. Obviously, I need to find a new #1 contender for the heavyweight title belt. And I've done a lot of research, I've looked at a lot of statistics, I've looked at a lot of tape, and I have made my decision on who the two men will be that will go for the #1 contendership. And they will do that tonight, right here on our TV. Love them or hate them, I've decided that the two men that get this opportunity is Adam Revolver and Big Zoe.
#1 contendership between Revolver and Zoe tonight.
Next, I had someone say something to me in passing back, and it got me to thinking, you know, it's being the holiday season, Christmas is coming, being in the, you know, giving mood. I would like to give something back to a lot of the young wrestlers here in OVW that do a lot of stuff here that, you know, lifting weights when no one else is watching, doing the extra cardio work when no one else is watching, to have an opportunity. Your opportunity is now. All you that are back there watching the monitors in both locker rooms, the first man that can get to this ring will get to be in that #1 contender match, and I mean right now.
Whoa, so it's a #1 contender triple threat tonight. We can hear them literally fighting over each other and back. The first guy to get to Dean is gonna be the #1 contender.
Welcome to the gun show.
Tony,
Sound the alarm.
the shotgun.
No one is more deserving, bar maybe Adam Revolver, who's already in the match, to get this opportunity. What?
Houdini!
What is he doing?
What?
Houdini! Yes! You were the first one to get here. Congratulations.
Whoa. No. How dare you come out here and interrupt my entrance? I was the first person to come out here, not this fool right here. Houdini, you're nothing. I am the best wrestler here.
Yeah.
I deserve to be in that match, Dean, not him.
Well, I don't want to give a technicality on it, but I did say the first one to the ring, and he was the first one to the ring. But, okay, let me say this. First of all, there's a few of us that know how much heart you have in professional wrestling. There's a few of us that know how much you have given to have an opportunity. You may not be the biggest dog in the fight, but there's no one that'll question the heart that's inside you, sir.
No,
so
give me a break.
You are going to be in that #1 contenders match, but it's the year of giving. I feel generous. So that triple threat match just became a fatal four-way. You will both be in that #1 contenders match tonight.
What? Whoa!
Of course, that's how things are ran around here. Just do whatever we want. We come out just like he did, this nobody, and all of a sudden now it's a fatal four-way. That's how it's going to be, then so be it. But I'll tell you this, I've beat Zoe already. I've beat Adam Revolver. Looking at you, I've already got you beat. By the end of the night, I will be the #1 contender for the heavyweight title because this is the Gun Show. Click, click, boom.
Welcome to the
We got a gun, a magician, a snake, and a juggernaut in our main event. A fatal four-way. Who's gonna be the #1 contender for the Saturday night special? Don't go anywhere. We're gonna find out in this hour.
You hear about that cruise, man? I cannot wait. Man, wrestling on a cruise must be so awesome. Man, I want to do it. I want to do it, man. Wrestling on a boat? You don't wrestle on a boat, you wrestle on dry land. You can't draw a crowd on water, but you two couldn't draw flies. Matter of fact, when I walked in, did you shake my hand? Did you shake my hand? That's the thing you do to a veteran. Too late! That's the problem with you kids nowadays. no respect.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, I'm gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
You dream of winning championships and entertaining crowds in the world of professional wrestling? You want to be the best? You've got to be trained by the best. Ohio Valley Wrestling has been called the Harvard of pro wrestling. Be the next pro wrestling superstar. Apply at ovwrestling.com. Click on training. Begin living your dream today.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
But here's the deal. The fans may be cheering Dapper Dan, but Dapper Dan has been part of the most dark, brutalizing, villainous teams in OVW.
Josh Ashcraft just punched out the referee.
Dapper Dan doesn't have any friends to come to his aid.
I mean, it was just a couple months ago, the whole locker room was kicking these three out.
And that means there is nobody here to stop this assault.
And after the first referee got punched, I have a feeling no one else is going to be coming out to try to help and break this up.
That's going to be a fine for sure for striking an official.
I have a feeling you have probably everyone in the back scattered around the television trying to see what's going to happen.
Here comes a few of the beginners. I don't even know their names.
Well, they might not know their names either after that. Well, there's Deontay. Oh, Deontay.
Deontay Davis trying to make some headway, trying to stop this assault by the legacy of brutality, Cashflow and Josh Ashcraft. God!
Oh, gosh. Goodness gracious.
Ashcraft is swinging for the fences with Dapper Dan's own kendo stick.
He's swinging that thing like a Louisville Slugger here at the Davis Arena.
And a welt, you can already see the welt forming on Dapper Dan's back. He's handcuffed to the rope. There's no one to stop this assault. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You've proved your point.
Your next match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Easton Village, Josh Ashcraft. Here's Cashflow.
You know, just when I thought there was no way to add more fuel to the fire amongst the former faction known as the Legacy of Brutality, when last we saw Ashcraft and Cashflow, they handcuffed their former brother and tag team partner, Dapper Dan, to the top rope. As Ashcraft beat Dan with his very own kendo stick. The flames are now reaching the ceiling, the roof here in Davis Arena.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Billy O, he is Aloysius Hamilton.
And speaking of the Saturday night special, the last time we saw Billy O and Aloe, they were falling victim to the void at the Saturday night special.
Yeah, and what makes Aloe think he has a chance against Cashflow here? You remember going to the music park as a kid and they had those little machines that squished the pennies and made a little design on them? That's what Cash is going to do to Aloe tonight. He's going to squish them like one of those pennies.
So there's going to be are you saying there's going to be a Cashflow-sized body print on Aloysius Hamilton?
Likely so, and I can't wait to see it.
And guys, I'm delighted to be back with you on commentary. I'll do my best to kind of put my differences for the moment with Shannon the Dude aside, but I'll tell you what, once again, I won him at the Saturday Night Special on January 6th.
Hey, you cleared this with Dean Hill. Did you clear this with our bosses at WDRD? You're going to get in the ring and have a match?
Everything is good.
You know, that's kind of been the one line in doing dual jobs as a wrestling by, or news by day or wrestling by night, is they always said I couldn't get in the ring. You're not risking anything, are you?
I think I'll be able to take care of Shannon the Dude. I think it'll be fine.
Aloysius Hamilton goes for the baseball slide, gets a little bit turned around, and finds himself getting chopped down by that tree trunk-like hand.
Little flesh popping. Little flesh popping from Cashflow there.
Flo just hit the steel ring post hard, and the ring shook about 3 feet.
Josh Ashcraft was threatening to use that cane. And now from behind.
The constant meddler, the weasel, the rat, the manipulative.
Hey, don't say that about Mike Lissette,
that's
okay?
the word I
That's not what
use.
he was talking about.
The perfect word to describe Josh Ashcraft is manipulative, because he pretended like he was going to be Switzerland, like he was going to be neutral, the mediator at the Saturday Night Special, only to stab Dapper Dan in the back.
Gotta wonder how calculated that was, just how long he had planned something like that.
Plotted and schemed.
Oh!
Belly to belly release style suplex from Cashflow onto Aloysius Hamilton. Later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, still to come, our main event, a fatal four-way to determine the new #1 contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship at the January 6th Saturday Night Special. Gun, Revolver, Zoe, and Houdini. That's right, you heard me. The man with concrete in his feet, Houdini, in that fatal four-way match for the #1 contendership.
Listen, I've gotten to know Houdini a little bit in my time here. Really, really nice young man. But Gilbert, I don't give him much of a chance tonight. He's going against guys like Zoe. I mean, 350 pounds. Zoe outweighs him by 200 pounds. There's no way it's going to happen.
Now, Houdini might have the greatest magic trick of all time when he disappears.
Another costly distraction here for Aloysius Hamilton by one Josh Ashcraft, but this time Billy O is able to turn the referee's attention around. Too much time had passed, though. Flo back up to his feet in another clubbing knife edge chop.
Ouch.
We got company.
Can you say receipt? Can you say payback?
Dapper Dan from behind.
Winner by disqualification, Cashflow.
Dapper Dan's hot and ready for retribution, but he didn't have eyes in the back of his head. Dan was seeing red for Josh Ashcraft. Flashbacks to the Saturday Night Special, where Ashcraft pretended to be neutral, pretended to call it down the middle, pretended to be a mediator, and ultimately just beat Dan with his own kendo stick.
Again!
It was really a sickening sight as Flo handcuffed Dapper Dan to the top rope. They left Dan helpless.
These two shouldn't be involved.
And Billy O, who are playing equalizer, and what's left of the legacy of brutality just got knocked out to the floor. Dapper Dan finding an ally here, an unlikely ally, and Aloe and Billy O, and hold on, we have more company. Satan's favorite sinner just entered Davis Arena.
Amon lurking to the ring, and looks like he wants to induce pain.
Reverend Stu's dark and demented alter ego, Amon.
But those shots aren't having any effect on him.
Doing nothing. Death Valley Driver. How do you give a Death Valley Driver to a man who already looks like he's dead?
Did you see that? Amon ducked out of the ring. tall.
Christmas chaos was last Saturday night, but the chaotic moments continue here in Davis Arena.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show. I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Not with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night. Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
It's going to be the better man. It's going to be Hayes. Uh-oh.
First, Insecurity plants Hayes on his neck and head. And Hayes is out on his feet. Hayes is out on his feet.
We need to stop the
Young
match.
Lion out on his back, I should say. And look how quickly the Lion ascends to the top rope. Swanton, this is it. Matrix has done it now, and we have a new champion.
What just happened? He did it a second time. He kicked out of the Swanton twice. Not just once. Not just once. That was unprecedented enough.
Well, there was shock and disbelief when Michael Hayes won the OVW Heavyweight Championship last month, and there is shock and disbelief right now. No one more shocked than Tyler Matrix. Matrix, the story written on his face saying, "What must I do?"
I love that look on Tyler Matrix's face. He can't believe what just happened. I can't believe what just happened. But I love it. Oh! Hey, you're a
Matrix took his eyes off his opponent. 2.
20 minutes gone, 40 minutes remaining.
Expire in the contest here. No! Tyler Matrix is still alive.
At this point, I do not know what either of these men will have to do to win this match.
Hayes is going after Mustard Gas and Roses. That's how he's trying to put Tyler Matrix away. Matrix doing everything he can from keeping those sickening fingers from going underneath his tongue.
Somehow, Matrix finds a way to kick his way out of it. Oh! Oh no, there it is again!
How much? And it's locked in now. It's locked in now. And we talked about the paralyzing effects. The paralyzing effects of Mustard Gas and Roses. Your arms go limp. You can't feel your back and your spine. Your legs begin to tingle. Lights out, Tyler Matrix!
The winner of the match, and still OVW Heavyweight Champion.
Well, Gilbert, you're going to have to eat your words finally, because you said Tyler Matrix is going to be the leader of the Pride, but however, you were wrong. Michael Hayes is still your OVW Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. Dr. Ted McNaylor, Michael Hayes' loudest cheerleader, and I'll admit it, I was surprised. I was surprised that Hayes retained the Heavyweight Championship.
Well, the fans here at OVW are not happy.
Don't suck, clearly, by the fact that this heavyweight title is still on my waist yet again.
what does suck is hearing all these fools come out here and grovel for heavyweight title shots instead of making it happen themselves like I did as soon as I stepped foot back in this company. But they can all grovel, complain, whine, all they want. I know what happened at the Saturday Night Special. What happened at the Saturday Night Special was one of the best matches to ever happen in this building. I'll be the first to admit to you, Tyler, because I know you're in that back. You know, if you always shut up, you might see your boy. If you shut up, you might see your boy. You don't want to see your boy? He's on his way out. You don't want to see him? Oh, you do, so you're going to be quiet? Okay, that's what I thought. So, like I said before, because my favorite thing to do is fight, and my favorite type of people are fighters, what I'm going to do do you all want to see a rematch between me and Tyler Matrix or not? No? You don't want to see Tyler Matrix, the guy that you are cheering for right now? Because right now in the back, Tyler and I have already agreed right here, right now, the reason there's a ref in this ring is because we're about to have a rematch for this title. Tyler, get your ass out here.
What?
Wait a minute.
I know nothing about a rematch.
Is this gonna happen?
Hayes and Tyler Matrix.
Oh, come on now.
Well, there's the young lion himself making his way to the ring. Looking very lion-y tonight.
That is not Tyler Matrix by any way, shape, or form.
This is some goon that Michael Hayes found on the street and put in a lion suit. A clear slap in the face of the young lion, Tyler Matrix.
Making a mockery of one of the greatest to ever step foot here at OVW.
I can't even believe I have to ring the bell right now. Is this guy even licensed? Is this guy even trained?
Did you hear that lion roar? That was clearly the young lion.
I don't think the lion's roaring anymore.
Mustard gas and roses. This is the moment he was waiting for. He is still your OVW heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
this is awesome. Amazing.
And still, OVW heavyweight champion, Michael Hayes.
What an arrogant son of a gun.
Champion for now, ladies and gentlemen, but will that still be the story after the Saturday Night Special? January the 6th, Hayes will put his title on the line. Who will he face? We're going to find out in a fatal four-way later tonight.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Do you dream of winning championships and entertaining crowds in the world of professional wrestling? If you want to be the best, you've got to be trained by the best. Ohio Valley Wrestling has been called the Harvard of pro wrestling. Be the next pro wrestling superstar. Apply at ovwrestling.com. Click on training. Begin living your dream today.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Welcome back to Ohio Valley Wrestling. Gilbert Corsi alongside our special guest contributor, Mike Lissette, and Dr. Manbeast Ted McNailer. And I should mention, special guest contributor, next week we could be calling you a in-ring competitor we are waiting for word on an answer to your challenge to Shannon the Dude.
Shannon, I want you in that ring on January 6th at the Saturday Night Special, and I want that Radio Heavyweight Championship.
Hey, speaking of the Saturday Night Special, earlier tonight we learned it will be the Nightmare Rumble. Over the top rope, both feet must hit the floor. The one standing tall at the end of it all will be the new #1 contender. Dr. Manbeast, you've held a lot of titles around here. You're a commentator now, but it's every man for themselves. Are you going to get into the Nightmare Rumble?
Look, I love the Nightmare Rumble. There's so many surprises, a mix of current superstars, some old, some new. You don't know who's going to show up, and it's going to be great.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, pause and we want to talk to our fans in E-Town. Normally, we're in your community on the 3rd Saturday of the month. We will be back on January the 20th at the Von Rito Starks Community Center. We can tell you more about that event in the weeks to come. Never miss your opportunity to see OVW action live. And for more information on when OVW is coming to a community near you, log on to our website, ovwrestling.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event.
Your next match is one fall with a 30-minute time limit and is a fatal four-way for the #1 contendership to the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, Shotgun Tony Gunn.
I'll say this much about Tony Gunn. He doesn't quit. He hasn't been on much of a run lately. Lost a #1 contenders match for the Heavyweight Championship. Came out on the losing end in a battle royale to be the TV title contestant. I wonder if he's going to hold on tonight.
The next participant, he is Houdini!
Without a doubt, tonight is the biggest night of this young man's life. I don't know if Houdini has ever been in a main event on OVW television, let alone the main event at the Saturday Night Special. Tonight, he has that chance. Concrete in his feet, magic in his heart. Will it be a magical night for the one they call Deanie?
Deanie?
Who? Deanie.
Should not be happening. Can't wait for Tony Gunn to make him disappear.
The third participant, Adam Revolver.
My problem is not with you. It's with Shannon the Dude.
You get involved in my matches every week. Shannon the Dude.
It's a Shannon thing, and you know it.
Do you understand that?
I understand it perfectly. I do not have a problem with you.
You sit at this desk and you do as you're told. Get her, tell him to sit here.
I just want to know, if you talk to Shannon the Dude, is he going to accept the challenge? Is the title going to be on the line next week?
And the final participant, the Beast Unleashed,
Adam! Well, the snake better pay attention to the juggernaut, not the dudes. Dudes battles.
Whoa. Cheap shot from Adam Revolver.
Bell sounds, we're set to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your main event, a fatal four-way. One fall to the finish, and the one standing tall at the end of it all punches their ticket to the Saturday Night Special in June.
Now, Big Zoe showing some compassion there to Houdini. Could have came in hard with his splash, but backed off.
Juggernaut's got to remember that this, much like the Nightmare Rumble, is every man for himself. There are no friends, there are no allies. There are 3 men to get through, 3 men standing in front of Zoe if he wants to face Michael Hayes for the OVW Heavyweight Championship on January the 6th.
Now, there can only be one #1 contender. It's not numbers 1 and 2. In my bets on Adam Revolver, although Tony Gunn could also play a role.
Look, we know about the wrestling resume of Adam Revolver. He's a member of the Triple Crown Club here in OVW, former 2-time champion with his latest reign coming earlier this year.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
I don't like this for Houdini right now.
I think he's about to get squished. What are they? Fist bump.
The thing about Houdini is what he lacks in size, he makes up for in heart.
Look at this.
In Houdini's mind, he is every bit the size of Zoe.
Except he's, in reality, not. As he gets thrown around.
Zoe can bench press 500 pounds. That's like 3 of Houdini's side-by-side stacked together.
Maybe 3.5.
soaking wet.
Uh-oh. Oh, like a power.
And this could be it quickly. Again, one fall to the finish here, not elimination style fatal four-way rules.
Whoa, hold on.
Look at the strength of the Juggernaut. The Beast unleashed with a power display on Adam Revolver.
Here's a cover.
Leg is hooked in. So, he's trying to make it Zoe time at the Saturday Night Special. And yes, I am serious about that.
Well, I was about to ask if you were serious, but you confirmed that for us, Gilbert.
I'll tell you what, guys,
Oh!
right now,
Another power slam.
Zoe's on his game.
Into the cover and
Houdini
with the save. Saved his chances at the Saturday Night Special.
Houdini just keeps trying.
You're never going to get this kid to quit.
He could have saved his career if he just would have stayed out of it. Now he's going to get smushed.
Roll up here. Zoe's shoulders are on the mat for about a 1.5. And Houdini just got flung like a fly to the outside of the ring. Gun and Revolver going to try and work together, but that plan didn't even work. Will the Beast be the best tonight? We are racing toward the Saturday Night Special. Who's going to be the #1 contender? We got to take our last television timeout.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
You dream of winning championships and entertaining crowds in the world of professional wrestling? You want to be the best, you've got to be trained by the best. Ohio Valley Wrestling has been called the Harvard of pro wrestling. Be the next pro wrestling superstar. Apply at ovwrestling.com. Click on training. Begin living your dreams today.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
You're back here in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. This is a fatal four-way match to determine the new #1 contender for the January 6th Saturday Night Special to face Michael Hayes for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. And I want to take you back and show you some action during the commercial break that shifted the momentum. You see that the Juggernaut Zoe was just pounding everything in his path. And in the middle of a scoop slam, the snake bit at his leg. And for the last several minutes, it's been Revolver and Gun double teaming the Beast Unleashed.
That cheap shot there from Adam Revolver. Hangs out with people like Shannon the Dude. Disgusting.
Well, that's why you don't turn your back in the ring, Mike Lissette. Something that you wouldn't know about.
Fisherman suplex here. Gun's shoulders are on the mat, but he's out in two.
Darn right I don't know about it, but I want to fight, and I want to fight Shannon the Dude. Shannon, you hearing it right now. Next week I want an answer.
Mike, for your Christmas present, I'm going to get you a glue stick so that way you don't get up from the desk and cause problems anymore.
Houdini, the crossbody block, and don't adjust your television screens. You may be sitting at home and asking, how did Houdini wind up in a #1 contenders match?
Oh.
Well, majority owner Dean Hill called it opportunity night, said the first person to come out and shake his hand could get into a triple threat. Tony Gunn came through the curtain first. Hold on, as Houdini's in a sleeper here, and the lights could be going out for the kid who's all heart.
It's only a matter of time. The sleeper's put away many a superstar and given Adam Revolver the win.
Cutting off the blood flow to the carotid artery, Doc, and you can see the lights fading now. for Houdini.
It's been a good run, guys. Houdini gave it everything he had in this match.
Look, this guy's been in OVW for more than 2 years, but you rarely see him on television, certainly never in a main event. This match is the opportunity of his lifetime.
There's one. It's only a formality.
The hand hits the mat 3 times, and this one's over, and Gunn, this wasn't about saving Houdini's life. This was about Gunn saving his chance to be in the main event of the Saturday Night Special. It's one fall to a finish, and this multi-man type match, you gotta isolate and conquer.
Gilbert.
Captain Chaos is in the house. Here's Michael Hayes, the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
And the ref didn't see it.
Hold on, did he? What?
The ref didn't see it.
Zoe just went down like a ton of bricks. Did 1, 2, 3, what?
Whoa!
The winner and new #1 contender, Houdini!
Look at Michael Hayes' right hand.
Why did he do that?
Hayes cold-cocked the Juggernaut with brass knucks. And you know exactly why he did this. Hayes wanted Houdini to be the #1 contender. This was Hayes' plan. Mike trying to pick his spots.
Well, you all were singing Houdini's praises not too long ago. He's your #1 contender now. You all should be happy about it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, many thought there wasn't enough tricks in the world for Houdini to pull off this. But Houdini is now the #1 contender.
It's a Christmas miracle, Gilbert.
Well, Houdini must have been a very good boy. Houdini, January 6th versus Michael Hayes for the Heavyweight Championship?
Well, it's either going to be a Christmas miracle for Houdini or more likely his worst nightmare in Michael Hayes.
Houdini's the #1 contender. Maybe this kid is magic after all. We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week on OVW Television.